कई सारे जगह पे स्वर्णाकर्षण भैरव के बारे में बहुत कुछ चीजें बताई गई है. Especially when I look at Swarnakarshan Bhairava, it is a story of compassion. It's a story of benevolence, a story of trust, a story of hope, a story of abundance. Because we all know, like when there was a fight, जब देव और राक्षसों का संग्राम हुआ था, there was a fight between the Rakshasas, the demons and the gods. It happened such that the wealth was gone, and even Lakshmi and Kuber were not having wealth with them. And in that way, when the gods and the goddesses were not having wealth, what would happen to the creation itself? अगर आप अभी के युग को देखो, कलयुग का जो समय है, अगर कलयुग का समय देखोगे, कई बार कई सारे लोग ऐसे परिस्थितियों में पड़ जाते हैं जहां पे उनके पास धन और वैभव की बहुत सारी कमी हो जाती है. या तो धन और वैभव तो है, शांति की कमी हो जाती है. धन वैभव है, शांति है, ज्ञान की कमी हो जाती है. सो देयर इज सम और अदर थिंग दैट इज लैकिंग इन ऑल ऑफ अस. तो ऐसे स्थिति में जब हमारे पास ज्ञान की कमी हो जाती है, धन की कमी हो जाती है, वैभव की कमी हो जाती है, एंड that there is a lacking of scarcity among ourselves. It can be a simplest thing of our life that we are not able to achieve. मुझे लगता है कि इसकी साधना से सारे चीजें कट जाती. Now coming to the story, as we all know, देव संग्राम हुआ, and then everybody was in despair. When the gods and goddesses were having a difficult time, the creation was absolutely going down, crushed in darkness. वहां पे ऐसा हो गया था कि लोग, just like this situation in this world right now, the humanity was grappling and was thinking like they were in darkness, and there was poverty, there was greed, and there is ignorance about spirituality, and there was imbalance between the material and the spiritual pursuits. In that time, the gods and the goddesses went to Shiva along with Brahma and Vishnu. And in that moment, Shiva was in deep space of his own samadhi. And when they saw that Shiva was in samadhi, they narrated the entire story to Parvati. And Parvati, after listening to the pain of this creation, and after witnessing the imbalance that was there, Goddess Parvati, the eternal Shakti, she approached Shiva with utmost love and utmost calling for Shiva. Parvati said in this way, "O Mahadev, you are the cosmic preserver and destroyer. You have always guided the universe towards balance. And today, the world needs a force that can unite material abundance and spiritual awakening. Can you create a manifestation that bridges this realm?" And on the calling of Parvati, Shiva came back from his samadhi. And Shiva, in his ever compassionate way, he opened his eyes, listened to Parvati, and smiled. And then, from his third eye, he just brought out something which was like a faintly glowing light from his third eye, but it was dazzling like 1,000 suns. Especially when Shiva heard the plea of Parvati, Shiva manifested this energy of Swarnakarshan Bhairava, a radiant and golden form that embodied the alchemical union of spirituality and material wealth. When they were introduced into that space, when Swarnakarshan Bhairava was introduced in that space, the first to be being, those who started doing the worship of Swarnakarshan Bhairav, was none other than Lakshmi and Kubera. And that's why whenever you see the image of Dhanakarshan Bhairav standing, we always see Lakshmi and Kuber sitting near him, and he is filling up their bowls. And ultimately, when their bowls are filled up, they are passing it on to the creation as well.